If we was in a relationship and I proposed, I must have felt like this was the time. I felt something from the person.
And she crushed
she
you.
says, no, I think I would probably be... I'm not. It takes a lot for me. It would take a lot for me to do that in the first place.
As well.
So I probably would be hurt.
But to say that the person is insecure because of that.
No, not because of that. I'm saying the person that stays will be an insecure man.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
This entire conversation, let's make it concise.
Specific. You don't know the reason. You don't know how the proposal went.
Hey, what's going on, generation, and welcome back. And we got ourselves another video for y'all, and today we're gonna react to this lady who's a podcaster, and she said that she wouldn't delete her social media unless she got married, but the man that she has a baby with proposed to her and she denied his proposal. If that doesn't sound like a setup, then I don't know what is, because I generally do think we can all agree that if you have a baby by a guy and then you continue dating him, 9 times out of 10, you should marry him. Matter of fact, I would even say 10 times out of 10, you should marry him. Especially if you post him on your social media, just marry them. But anyway, she gets mad and it just goes left. It always goes left. But hold up, if you're just now hitting this video, I need you guys to hook me up with the HBO, and that's to help a brother out by hitting that like button and that subscribe button. Just let me know that is real. I would really appreciate the support. So with that being said, let's not waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
So the question for you, Jada,
That's gonna be a
really
clip.
just all we're speaking about is the security. Because you said that, well, a man, well, yeah, I could kind of go on these podcasts and, you know, do what I want because my man is secure. And you're saying that,
I'm not doing what I want, though. I'm just talking from my perspective as a confident woman that has a man.
Yeah,
that's
my question is very simple. That man pays all the bills and does all of that. So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
What if he said, I don't want you doing no more podcasts. I don't want you posting anything on Instagram, and I want you to delete your Instagram. Would you do it?
I've done it, but not deleted my Instagram. But I've been inactive on the page when we were having rifts.
Rifts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Issues in our relationship. He's had my password. He's had my location, my code.
Okay, so you're fine with getting rid of all of your social media to keep your man?
If we were married, but not my boyfriend, and he understands that.
Oh.
It was at this moment that she knew. She fucked up.
If you like it, then you need to put a
Okay, so you would only get rid of. So here's the thing, right? So here's where the logic fell is because you have to apply
just as much
to.
As he does for me. I'm not a bum, so let's also understand that.
Triggered.
Because anytime I need to step up, I'm there too. So that's why we have that understanding.
I got it. I'm not saying that. I see you on podcasts. I know you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, call you any names.
No, I know. I'm just.
But here's where the logic fell is, right? Because we all spoke about it. So men, when they want sex, they have to put their best foot forward and to apply to that woman's job, show her a good experience, raise her up. One, they have to meet even a standard, even to get the woman's attention. Now, you've been having sex with this man. You gave him a kid, which is very good. Respect to both of y'all. Y'all got kids. This is a good thing. No one's trying to crap on it, right? But all I'm saying is, now, there's a reason for him not giving you a ring.
I've been proposed to.
And you said no to it?
Haven't you seen? Have I not been proposed to?
Girl, he sent me the ring to approve it.
Thank you.
Okay.
So again, there's levels to women.
No, this is real good. So he proposed to you.
Yes,
and you said
you
no.
You want to have a quick answer. You want to have a quick answer. And
no, but you said no to the proposal.
I get how this podcast goes.
No, it's totally fine. Did you say no to the proposal?
Because of yes, I did actually.
Okay, the fact.
Okay, did she seriously just say that?
You can't set criteria as like, I won't delete my Instagram unless you marry me. And then when he attempts to marry you, you're like, no. This is not a good time right now. When you do that, it just looks like you're just using him. If he's taking care of you, being a good father, what would you want from him?
fact that you said no to the proposal, that wasn't your first option. He's not your first option. That's a fact.
Again, I have
if
my
you
best
truly
friend
love
here,
this man,
you know,
you would have said yes.
No,
Any
you
woman
want
that
women
loves
to
a man would say
accept
yes to that
anything.
relationship.
You are probably accustomed to a certain level. I'm trying to tell you something.
Chat knows.
A man has to work for a woman just as well.
No, the ball is in his court.
I don't have to accept anything a man has to offer.
Well,
you want certain things.
He don't really have to work for it if you have his kid. You're the one now saying that, like, hey, yo, I had your kid. You should marry me now. You gave him the gift that he wants. Why you like him marrying you as a gift? Like, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Offered, and I want certain things offered.
Got you.
So when we meet in that place where we're both getting what we feel is going to be good for both of us, then cool. He's an amazing man, and I will marry him. But again, I'm not going to rush into something where I don't know. I'm not going to divorce.
But you just said that.
You rushed your way into having a kid with him. So how come when it comes down to marriage, it's different? Saying you don't want to be rushed into getting married.
Okay.
You would delete your Instagram if he wanted to.
I said
if you were married.
Yes.
So you don't even want a marriage from this man.
I didn't say that. You're creating this because.
But he proposed to you. You said no.
You got it. You got it, babe.
What?
It's okay.
He proposed to you. You said no. That means that you're
Trust
not
me,
getting.
you're right.
He's not your first option. You had better choices.
Then you're right.
And
Then
somewhere
guess
deep
what?
down
If that's
inside,
what
you.
I ain't gonna lie. He got a point, bro. Because if he offered to marry you, like got down one knee trying to marry you, and you say no, you did say to him that he ain't the best option.
Nobody likes you.
Which is crazy because you have a kid by him.
You said no. That means that you're
Trust
not
me,
getting.
you're right.
He's not your first option. You had better choices.
Then you're right.
And
Then
somewhere
guess
deep
what?
down
If that's
inside,
what
you
you feel-
probably know you could do better.
If that's what you feel, then you're right.
I mean, if any girl says no after a man gets on one knee and proposes to you, if a woman say no, come on, bro, she don't really love you like
So
that. That's the logical answer.
Okay.
Okay,
You know
then-
what? I can't even change your mind, and I don't want to change your mind. That's on you and your situation,
I
your
got you.
relationship.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because you
You're
did say
correct.
something.
You're correct.
You said that. You did say something that was good. You said that no, the ball is still in a woman's court. Well, you didn't say that per se, but you said no. Like, yeah, he still has to meet certain standards within the relationship that we're even having for me to say yes to the ring, right? So you're kind of proving my point with your answer. The fact that you have a kid by him, you're giving up sex to him, but he's still
don't know
not.
what
He
I'm
still has
doing.
to meet a metric.
The door.
That's ridiculous, bro. Like, bro, we can just use pure logic, bro. Oh, yeah? The guy who's paying the bills, taking care of you. And I do believe they're staying together. So let's just say that y'all staying together. He takes care of you. You have a kid by him. But you want us to believe y'all aren't sleeping together? It's like she wants us all to be like children. Out here just believing whatever mommy says.
Metric for you to say yes to a relationship tells me that he's not your first option. He's not your first choice.
That's just what you want it to fit whatever you believe. That's not true.
I mean, that pretty much
is my only
is
choice.
the
That is
answer.
my first choice. What I'm telling you is, if I'm going to lock in with someone for the rest of my life, I am not going to be with the person that we haven't figured out all of our the way we handle conflict, the way we
It's very simple. Follow his lead.
Great. So have your woman follow your lead and get married and tell me how it goes, and that's it. That's the only way
that's
to
how it
understand
goes.
if you're correct. You are.
You know you had a child by him, right? You do know that, right? Like you don't know how he handles conflict, yet you had a child by him. You don't know if you want to lock in forever with him, but yet you already did by having a kid with him. She's saying all this like she didn't do it already.
Incorrect. You haven't even had the experience yourself.
Follow the man's lead. Follow the man's lead.
Continue to talk about
So-
things you don't have the experience on, and
I mean, you don't know what experience I have.
You haven't
but
been married. You said that.
I mean, you don't know what experience I
said
have.
that yourself,
I
though.
haven't said anything on this podcast in regards to that. But I'll let you go in a second.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is this, Jada, and it's not to come at you. I'm just making a logical conclusion, right? He proposed to you, got on one knee. You said no. That means that he's inadequate to some degree because you don't feel like he's worthy of being in a committed
And what I'm telling
marriage
you
too.
is that
Has to be true.
You're correct if you want to be correct. I don't have to. You can feel however you feel.
Okay.
I have my
fair enough.
relationship.
What you
It is
say?
what it is.
You want to say
I was
something?
just gonna say that I mean I know when you get married and everything and it's supposed to change something, but I mean it's the same perspective as there's some lines in the middle of the street that's dividing the street and it's
Right.
just paint. So my question would be, why do you think that you have to wait until you get married, or to, like, why is that the thing?
Because
For
when
you to delete your
for
Instagram if he wants you to.
For example, I've been recently, like not recently, but I've been, rebaptized. We've been working on our religion. I've been doing certain things, and I've just been following more, God's way, and that's just me.
Yeah.
You are a sinner. So you're just gonna judge me? Oh no, I'm not judging you. What I'm saying is you're going to hell.
I don't have.
I'm pretty sure God would advise you to marry that man. To tell you the truth, God would probably be like, you have a child by him, right? Do you two still live together? If you're the answer yes, I'm rather certain that God would have said that you two should be married right now. But instead, you guys are acting like pagans.
I don't have to explain to man that's not in my relationship why we chose to do it the way we did and why I chose at that time that it wasn't the right time.
Well, he didn't chose that. Yeah, you chose that. You
Okay,
said no
cool.
to the ring,
So-
to the marriage.
So if there's things that need to be handled before I decide that I'm going to lock in with someone forever, because for me that's what it is, then that's what I'm going to do. And if I'm going to make changes before I stand before God and my family and the values that I've placed in for myself and my family, I have to make sure this is the perfect partner for me. That doesn't mean that he's inadequate. That doesn't mean that he's not doing things right. But that means that there are certain things in our relationship that can be better. So
Is it
until
some
then,
of that stuff yours,
both of ours.
on you. Okay.
Both of ours.
Okay.
And again, when you marry somebody, you're accepting everything they have going on, and he's accepting everything I have going on. We're accepting each other's families. We're accepting everything with each other. And that's how I personally feel. My success is based on me, and every situation is different. My success is based on however he and I feel, and it's gonna be whatever God wants it to be. So
Got it. So to wrap this up real quick, because we was talking about security, and then we'll go on to the super chats, and then it's getting late anyway, so we gotta get through the super chats, and then I'll have y'all close it out with any questions and stuff like that. But to wrap this up, we was talking about insecurity. You said that well, he's not insecure because he kind of allows me to go on a podcast and do as I please as far as that is concerned. I would say that the fact that he proposed to you and you said no, he's an insecure man for staying with you. Because any man, if you propose to a woman, you get down on one knee when you know the courts don't benefit you, when he's making more money than you, which you concluded to. So therefore, he would have the burden. He would have the burden.
That is your assumption.
He would have more of a financial burden on him by committing to you.
Okay,
and he still did that, and you said no. That means that he's an insecure man. I'm not saying that.
This is your podcast, but what you're not going to do is be disrespectful.
I'm not disrespecting.
I'm not going to bow down to any man but my man. So at the end of the day, yes, you're saying that because of what you believe to make him an insecure man makes him an insecure man, and that's not the case.
Any guy.
So what I'm saying to you. Is because of the circumstances at that time.
If you propose to a woman, right? If you propose to a woman,
that's you.
If you propose to a woman, no, I'm telling you how men feel. I'm not even speaking about you.
Not all men. My man don't feel the way you feel, and not for nothing.
You think that we are very simple. We're very simple creatures.
But based off of a lot of the conversations that you've had,
let me finish.
Can I just say my last?
You're a relationship podcaster, right? You tell people what other people are thinking, just like everyone else. If you're not on a podcast, you might just sit there and listen to what everyone else is saying. Because I'll tell you right now, if I actually ask you to marry me and you say no, and we have a child together, I take care of you, I pay all the bills, I earn more money than you, we're done. We're done. The only thing that's on my mind is, this ungrateful witch had me feeling like the time and energy I poured into her for us was just a waste of time. That's wild that you said what you just said, bruh. Like, you probably be on that podcast with a Akita lady.
How dare you? She's a nice lady.
Can I just say my last thing?
Let me ask him a question real quick, and then I'll get to you.
Okay, you can ask him, but like
Ease and Jamel, if you got on one knee to a woman after going through having a baby, just going through life, and you providing for her, you giving her security, the ups and downs and all of that, and you see something in this woman, you like, baby, I love you, it's you. And you know how the courts is. If you risking a lot. You put all your money on the line, half of your money on the line, and that woman says no, and you still stay with her after that. You would tell me that who would have more security? So insecurities is the lack of confidence. I would say the person that has a lack of confidence is the person that stays with that woman that said no to him.
Yeah, I would have left. Like, what? We done been through all this.
We done been through all this. What?
But based off of the conversations that we've had, like maybe they don't believe in working. Like I see different. So for
you
example,
can work
what I
through
was
a
gonna
multitude
say,
of things, but like marriage is that ultimate thing, and you said no to it.
Yeah, I think if we was in a relationship and I proposed, I must have felt like this was the time. I felt something from the person,
and she crushed
she
you.
Says no. I think I would probably be. I'm not. It takes a lot for me. It would take a lot for me to do that in the first place.
as well.
So I probably would be hurt.
But to say that the person is insecure because of that.
No, not because of that. I'm saying the person that stays will be an insecure man. So we're talking about insecurity in this entire conversation. Let's make it concise.
Specific. You don't know the reason. You don't know how the proposal went. Huh? You don't know why the
reasons don't matter when it comes to that. He proposed. He said, "Baby, half of me is I'm giving you half of me."
This is why it's difficult to talk to you, because what you don't understand is that I have male friends and I have very successful people that are in my circle that I have conversations with, and it's
y'all have conversations. You be having conversations with that Keita lady? And all those other people that be on those podcasts saying stuff like, just because you have a kid with that guy don't mean that you should lower your standards. Well, first of all, let's be real. Let's be honest. We all know that you ain't lowering your standards based off what we just found out. You won't lower your standards with him. You won't even tell anybody why you won't marry him, which is crazy. Why won't you tell anybody? Because if you told somebody, now you have to get married when he reaches those standards. First of all, he already met those standards. I'm going to keep it a band. For most other women, he technically reached those standards. You are not special whatsoever. I'm triggered, man. I'm triggered, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm triggered.
Because us as black and brown people, we have these conversations and it's not
What
cool.
conversations are you guys having?
I have conversations with married people, successful people. A lot of
And
the
that's
people
the
that
problem right there, because
that I have
that's the problem right there.
But why are
Women-
you getting upset about it? I'm just telling
I'm
you
not
my
upset.
part and you're cutting me off
Okay,
and you're
go
not
ahead,
even
go
letting me finish.
Go ahead.
So when I get advice from certain people and then I compare the difference, it's sad because something that you're gonna tear another black man down and say that he has to be insecure. When I
didn't tear him down.
That's basically what
That's not tearing him down.
You know what? It's okay. Just forget it because I know what y'all about to do. So just go do it. We can end it. And it is what it is.
That's the
No,
problem
that's just
when it
telling the
comes-
truth.
Hold on, that's the problem when it comes to women. Women care
Accountability,
too
I
much.
know.
No, that's not what I'm gonna say. Women care too much about what their friends say or what society
Other men,
says.
I'm telling you.
Women, hold on, let me finish. You guys cannot. I'm telling. All right, if Gianna liked such and such, right? But all her girls are like, oh, why you talking to him? Don't do that. You could do better. Most likely, she's gonna listen to him. I'm just using Gianna as an example, but that's how girls are. You guys cannot. When it comes to guys or most decisions, you guys care too much about what your friends think. If I like a girl and
the
Cooley
wrong-
thinks I can do better,
Yeah, I know.
but if I like her,
say that,
I'm not
right?
gonna listen to Cooley because because no outside opinion can't tell me who I can like or who I should date or who I should not date. Women,
So you heard
guys,
me wrong. I'm sorry that you heard me wrong. But
I'm just
it's
saying,
okay,
like,
whatever.
marriage is the ultimate sacrifice, and you said no to it. That's crazy. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That
that is
dude,
crazy.
any guy that still
That's
It
stands,
doesn't matter.
you have to lack some confidence. Like, oh well, baby, please,
Well, how about
like,
just
let
don't
me
speak on
still.
it? How about we just move on and we can go to a different subject?
I was just saying, the chat wanted it. The chat wanted it. I didn't want it. I didn't want to do it.
Let's just move on because I can't expect you to
All right,
understand.
we can
It's
move
okay.
on.
Yeah, let's move on from this, bro. Yeah, it kind of feels bad that we have to go out the dude like that, but hey.
It is what it is.
It kind of feels bad. I ain't gonna lie, it really don't. I don't feel bad about it at all. They were correct about the dude, that he has some type of insecurities, or thinks that I need this woman.
I love him so much. I love him so much.
I know you do. If he has more money than you, and he's in shape, and he has a kid by you, and he's taking care of you, taking care of all the bills, and he's black, let's all remember, he's black, and he proposes to you and you don't want to marry him, your standards are just too high, bruh.
It's not fair. That is not fair!
What's this thing about these modern women acting like you gotta reach these standards that I'm comparing to everybody else for us to get married, but not for that ding-a-ling to produce a baby?
Gators better be using jimmies.
If you have a baby with this type of person, I believe the standards for that person should drop drastically because you're already there. The only thing you should really be worried about and be careful of is if he's knocking your head off.
Yeah, nigga.
That should be the only thing you're thinking about. But if everything else he did is what you needed him to do, everything that you want within a man, and you rejected him, then they're right. You're crazy. Man, I would have dumped you so fast, I would have dumped your ass a long time ago. And that's gonna be it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know down in the comment section below whether this video is a W or L in the chat. And please be sure to assist me with the HBO. And that's to help a brother out by hitting that like button and that subscribe button. And also share this video to other people, man, so that they can know they can conquer anything that's possible. As long as they have the will to learn, the faith to stay within the fight, stay disciplined, be consistent, keep on moving forward. And yo, they can legit conquer the impossible. Because that's what the channel is mainly about. I'm here to educate and teach y'all and honestly learn myself how we can become the best version of ourselves. That's the goal, and that's what we strive here for. Your man's on the mission, your man's on the grind. And never leave your brother and sister behind. I'm only trying to help those that want to let their light shine, because this is what the world needs, the reason why. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, until next time I see y'all. Peace.